If you've been looking for a cash stuffing 101 video, look no further. In today's video, I'll walk you step by step through setting up your monthly budget, breaking down your cash, and organizing your envelopes so you stay in control of your money. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cloth and Paper YouTube channel. My name is Isabel, and today we're talking all things financial planning, cash stuffing, so let's get into it. Now it's time to set up your monthly budget. Start with your total income and work down to zero. Every dollar should have a job. This is called zero-based budgeting. Bills will come first, then money for your pocket, debt, investments, and sinking funds. A sinking fund is money that you set aside over time for predictable expenses like car repair, annual bills, or vacation. The first step is to fill out a monthly financial calendar. This will give you a full picture of all your bills, income, and cash flow so you know exactly what's coming in and what's going out and when. I've got my planner here with my financial inserts in my financial section of my planner. We've got our monthly overview where we're going to write down all of our expenses. And then we also have some recurring payments like bills that come up, and then our weekly expense log, as well as our monthly reflection. For each pay period, create a spending plan. Know your income, set aside amounts for sinking funds and savings, and highlight automatic payments. This is also the time to clarify what goes into your wallet, whether it's groceries, dining out, or other everyday expenses. Now I'm going to go on the recurring payments and fill that out just so I have a bigger picture idea of my income and my bills and anything else that I'm going to need to be spending money on this month. And it gives you a clear picture of your total debt. So my total budget is $900. So here we have my monthly overview. So some of the categories that I'm going to be spending this month are my groceries, of course, dining out, some extra pocket spending money, household items, an impulse fund, maybe if I really want to go grab a coffee or just have a little snack outside, services, pets, vehicles, savings for certain items, or just some extra change that could fit into any of these categories. So we did write this out in our monthly page, but to break it down even further with how many bills of each amount we need, I'm gonna write that down on the notes page here. So for groceries, we've got $300 that way you can spend. So we're gonna do 3 $100 bills. Just going down the list, we've got for dining out, we've set aside $80 for that. So we're gonna take out 4 $20 bills, and so on and so forth. So now let's get into the cash breakdown and how we're going to use all of our cash to go towards all our expenses. So I'm gonna set this aside over here just so I have that ready. And I'm gonna grab all of my envelopes. I've got 11 envelopes here for each category. And then I also have these page flags so I can label the envelopes with a marker. So let's walk through an example together. Say you've budgeted $300 for groceries. You can split that into 3 $100 bills, or you could do 15 $20 bills, which is what we'll do today. So I'm gonna label this I'm gonna count out $300. Here is our grocery money. Let's put that into the envelope. Now we've got our grocery envelope. So we're using these cloth and paper memento folders that you receive with your order. You can use any kind of envelope that you want. We figured these would be fun for us. Next up is wallet money. So for dining out, I will be stuffing using $80 for $20 bills. Let's count those out. That's 80. Stuff that in there. Then we're just gonna label it with my page flag. Add that to my collection of envelopes. Then next up, we've got spending money. So for this, I'm gonna do $50 with 2 20s and a 10. Next up, we have household items. So that'll be $60 with a mix of 20s and 10s. So we'll do 2 20s. Now let's look at our sinking funds. These grow over time and cover predictable expenses. So I'm gonna label each envelope and then we'll put the cash in. All right, so we'll start off with our impulse fund. That is $20. Then we have our lifestyle fund. That's $40, which will split up into 2 20s. Got our vehicles, which will split up into $50 using a mix of bills. So these amounts may seem small, but they do add up quickly. And once a fund grows large enough, it's smart to transfer it to the bank for safekeeping. Get all of our envelopes of cash that we've got, and they're all neatly organized, so you know exactly what is for what. You could even go a step further and write down the amount of money in each folder, but if you want to keep things a little bit more private and discreet, just write the name on it. If you're someone who likes to use a traveler notebook or take your money on the go, putting some of the cash into the document pocket is a great hack to use. So I could transfer some of my spending money or savings into here, just so I have some various bills on me in case I need them. So here we've got 20, 40, 50, $60. Just gonna put that into my document pocket here. Fits nicely, and then I can insert that into my travel notebook. And using the vegan leather travel notebooks is a great hack as well, because you can keep your money discreet inside of here. You could even place it inside a notebook just so it's extra safe. So that way you can keep your money hidden. You don't have to worry about it getting lost or falling out or being seen by anybody. You could also store these in a storage holder to keep them all together and keep them safe. And that's cash stuffing 101. With just a few categories and consistent planning, you'll always know where your money is going and what it's working towards. Remember, every dollar has a purpose. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.